Good morning, guys. This is JBD Online right here in Houston, Texas. Did I say good morning? I mean good evening. Just to let you know that this is fall 2023. This is the JBD Show. Your host JBD Online, letting you know that this fall in October the 7th, I will be in a play for Houston Scriptwriter Museum. The play is called The Funeral of Millie James. I'll be playing Smith. I'll be going to rehearsals every day through Zoom. And so it's going to be a 10-minute play, but there's going to be various plays. There's going to be like 20 plays, but I'm going to be in one where it's 10 minutes long. And and it's going to be fun. I have the script with me. It looks entertaining. And I'm just getting ready for that day on October 7th. It starts at 3 p.m. Well, we have to be there at 3 p.m. But I believe the tickets are $18. Maybe I want to attend. Let me know and I'll get you more information. And then I'm also rehearsing for Houston Community College Central. I'll be rehearsing for a play. I do not know the character and I do not know the dates. I believe it's November 1st and 2nd. I might be mistaken. I do not know the exact dates. But we'll be rehearsing this Monday. Starting this Monday, we'll be rehearsing. So send a big keep us in your prayers and send some positive feedback, some positive thoughts, so that everything could be according to the will that it needs to be done to be a successful play. And I'm just saying a shout out. Today and this semester, we've been trying to practice on makeup, and the first step on makeup is knowing how to put on your foundation, and then the second step of the week is old age makeup. We're trying to make ourselves look old. Tomorrow I will have a clearer picture of how it was, what was the final cutout of being old age. And I believe there's going to be a week where we have to transition from male to female makeup. I will have that in a couple of weeks. And then we also have animal makeup, and that will be in a couple of weeks as well. We will show you how step by step on how to put it on, and then we'll show you a before and after picture. I believe there might be a couple more, but I do not know the names. Um, I do not know the full information yet. We're barely on the second week. We haven't had a live episode in a couple of months because we've been busy trying to fill in the blanks on everything we need to do, and then with the work schedule and the school schedule, and then with the entertainment field, life is impossible to do everything at once. But this is the JBD Show, and today I want to talk to you on how to be a good performer, maybe one of the greatest performers. And one thing that I always did when I first started out as a performer is know your role, know what you'll be playing. It kind of sounds like The Rock, know your role, jabroni, but that's not what I'm going for. I'm saying know your role. What I mean, memorize your lines. I know it's hard to memorize lines for me. I've been struggling since the beginning on how to memorize lines. But if you could get to memorize your lines, maybe in the future I'll give a few tips on how you can memorize lines. Right now I don't have much. I do have some tips, but I don't. It's gonna get in the way of the video. But I could try to make a video on how to memorize your lines. But once you memorize your lines, balance your your movement. And today we've been taking stage movement, and we have to know how to walk. We have to know what position to follow, and like balance your movement. And then another thing is your character. Is your person a sad person, a happy person, a confused person, practice your face, practice your character in a mirror or on a camera. You could even practice on a camera. You could go on the camera, practice a sad person, a happy person, an angry person, or you could do all kinds of characters. And if you have a line, let's say, let's do it, that's your line, and you have to be happy, then you go, let's do it, you know, and you find your moment to add your emotion, and you find the perfect balance that you need to achieve the performance. Remember that there's so many roles out there in the world, and some roles make money, some roles are for free, some roles are volunteer, some roles get that many views, some roles do not get that many views. But if you want to be successful in the acting field, is about how much money you make. If you want to show your talent, it doesn't matter how much money you make. You could be the greatest actor in the world and only make $100 a week, so it doesn't really matter. But if you're making $1 million a year for being an actor, you're successful. If you're the greatest actor and you're making what, $1,000 a month or $1,000 every 6 months, hey, it doesn't matter, because maybe acting is not your first choice. Maybe acting is your second choice. And even though you don't know it, you're probably successful if you were to make acting your first choice. So, when it comes to acting, a lot of people have many decisions. They could work on acting. They could they could work on tech. They could work on commercials. They could work on dancing. They could work on promotional products. There's so many things you could work on as an actor. And if you're trying to make money, you should try a little bit of everything. Try a little bit of tech, and tech is like working with the lights, working with stage, working with construction for the project. Anything that has to do with the technical side, you could work some as a tech. You could work as an actor. You could work as stage makeup. You could make the makeup for many people, and you could make a lot of money if you just want to work in the field 100%. You can make a lot of money knowing everything that it requires in the acting industry. If you just want to work in the acting, don't do no tech, don't do no makeup, don't do anything promotional, don't do commercials, don't do movies, don't do nothing like that. You just want to explore your acting, that's okay. But if you and you could have a regular job as your first primary source. But if you want to work at it 100%, there are many positions out there to work. And one thing that a lot of people start off with is they like to start off with acting because that's the most glorious job. It's fun, it's cool. You get goosebumps. You get high from performing in front of an audience. But a lot of people don't know, while you're waiting for an acting job, you could learn lights for stage. And while you're waiting for an acting job, you could make like $600-700 in one weekend just for knowing the lights for a stage. So it's like you could do both. You don't have to do, or you could do all actually, but you don't just have to focus on acting. And I know it's kind of fun to do a little bit of everything, because when people need advice, they'll come to you and they'll ask you for your knowledge. They'll ask you for your experience. They'll ask you to see your resume too. And I don't really do a lot of I don't really do a lot of crustacean and stuff, so I'm not really a fan of working on crustacean. But I do understand that if I was to learn and become a fan of it, that maybe I would be able to use it as a background skill. But it takes time to learn, and it takes time to practice. One thing that we need to do as professional people in the acting industry, we need to balance our emotions, and most of the time our emotions are not balanced. Because if we were to act as a depressed person, most of the time, if you're depressed, that depression is gonna come live onto you, and it might ruin your scene or whatever you're trying to do. So make sure before you do any roles, make sure you're balanced. Make sure you exercise before you practice. Warm yourself up. Take medication if you take medication. Take a cigarette before you go on stage. Do anything that calms you down, so you could be 100 and you could be away from whatever emotion you're trying to act. That it doesn't affect you personally, and that will give you the best performance that you could give to the audience. Now, will people love it? I don't know. That depends on what kind of audience you get. But there's people that cheer for anything. There's people that cheer for everything, and there's people that cheer for a really, really good performance. All you could do is act. What the result of the act is, it all depends on in the future of the audience, but they shouldn't be the reason why you shouldn't act. Okay, we all know a lot of great actors gave up because people were not cheering for them, and a few years pass by, and those people will want to see those actors again. So acting shouldn't be to receive a positive feedback. It's just to show that you're an actor and you're showing yourself out. You're an art. You're a piece of artwork. Now, I understand when you don't have money to run a TV show. I understand you have to cancel it and everything. But I'm talking about things that don't involve money. Like if you're going to do a little commercial for Facebook or a little commercial for Instagram, those things don't require a lot of money. But if you're going to record a movie, that's probably going to be requiring a lot of money. So, but little projects that you do on your own it shouldn't matter what the people think. You're an artwork, you're a piece of an artwork, and you should show yourself up to the people, let them know that this is your passion, this is what you want to do, and open yourself up. Show your social media around, and show it to people. Show them that practice. Make a little video and show many faces. Make a happy face, make a sad face, make a depressed face, make an angry face, and just show yourself around and let people see you. And hey, if they ever looking for an angry person, they already saw your video and they'll be like, hey, you wanna come on down? And so just have fun acting. Don't think about money. Don't think about loss or winning. Don't think about people like you, they didn't like you. Just have fun. Do your best. Be passionate in it, and stay strong, people. Stay positive. Shout out to my homeboy Edwin, who I haven't sent a shout out in a long time. So I already sent a shout out to Sohan. So now I send a shout out to Edwin. And God bless everybody. Leave your comments on below, and I will respond to them as soon as I can. This video will be going to all social medias. Our website is currently down, but when it's back up, visit www.jbduniverse.com. This video will be going to Instagram and Facebook. So y'all have a good day. God bless.